Resistance is a nasty motherfucker, and it will kick your ass when you're down. It'll beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, and no one has the right to stay down once you're beaten there. And it's that really hard one. Like I I said when I started this process that I wanted to share the journey and I wanted to share the raw and authentic thing. And this is the fucking reality. Like I talk about this being for the rare few, and that's a truthful fucking statement, you know? And even sometimes I'm not even sure I'm in there. Like I'm on the back end of this walking pneumonia and I just feel fucking rubbish. Like every bit of today has been an absolute grind, like an absolute grind. And this is when resistance swoops in. I've had it in my ear the whole time, you know. Oh, well, just rest today. Take it easy. Be gentle to yourself. Like, what would happen if you just took a day off? Like, no one would know. It would be fine. No, it would not be fucking fine. No, it would be a big fucking deal. And I'd know. And to be honest, I'm already kicking myself because I've got the 126 list of things, you know, the greatness protocol that has to be completed every single day. I haven't missed one of them. I have not missed one of them in, what are we up to? 73 days. But the other things that I added in, I just completely died in the ass today. Like, resistance one, you know, if we're talking about, you know, the other things like sedation, like TV, like social media, like I am knackered. I am fucking exhausted beyond measure, like a lot more than I've been in a long time. And apparently this is just part of it. And I've just got to find a way to push through and find another gear and just keep fucking going. But like, ugh. But mate, I remember having newborns and not being this fucking rooted. Like, legitimately, I'm going to finish up my stuff here and I'm going to go to bed. The only reason I'm still here doing stuff is because I fucking said I would be. That I promised myself, I made a commitment to myself that this shit would get done. So therefore, it is getting done. I refuse now, and it's part of why it's built this way with 0 days off. But I refuse now, 73 fucking days into this thing, to bow to my weakness, to let resistance come up and be like, haha, motherfucker, I gotcha. Mm-mm. That shit ain't happening. So I'm here and I'm delivering and I'm doing it, and I sat down and I tried to work on the topics to talk about today, and I was just like, I just do not have it in me. So I'm going to give it a my all here, and I'm going to come back tomorrow better. But I gave my word, therefore it's going to get done. And I'm going to show up and I'm going to give it my all. And this is the difference I feel a lot of people have. They're like, oh, I showed up. Cool fucking story. Did you go all in? Did you give your absolute best? Did you leave it all out on the floor? You know, did you leave it out in the arena? Did you go? Can you lay your head down at night and go, I gave it everything. I can be proud of myself because I did the work to my absolute maximum capacity. And look, that capacity is going to vary from week to week. You know, I'm disappointed at the moment because my shoulder's still a little bit bung. My workouts are just, they're feeling fucking sad for me, but I am giving it everything I have. That's all you can do. And this isn't a like showing up is half the battle bullshit. No, you got to show up and fucking grind. But the level that you have capacity to grind at will change. And this is the hard part with 126. It's part of why we do it this way, because it also teaches you the fucking skills to manage this ability, to manage your energy levels. When you commit to something long term, you need to work out how to balance and manage your energy levels. Because there are some days where you are not going to get enough sleep. There are some days where you are going to be pushed past your limits. You still have to show the fuck up. Get it done. But not only get it, like, show up and be like, I went to the gym, but, like, fucking get after it to whatever level you have that capacity within you at that time. But B, also you have to manage that shit still has to get done when life hits you in the face. We're going to move house probably in the next 3 weeks. And I'm looking at that and going, that's going to be an interesting one. That's going to be an interesting time to make sure I get all my shit done. But I'm going to get all my shit done. Like, it's not even in question. I am going to continue to do this. I was talking to a friend about this, and she's like, what's next? Like, you're just going to ride out 126 and then that'll be it? And I was like, no, I'm just going to roll straight into the next phase. I'm going to roll into chasing greatness. Straight into it. And I'll be doing this 100% without fail until October 24th. Why that date? Because it's my wife's birthday. And I have a few exceptions on this rule. And my wife is a foodie. And so we will be going out for her birthday. No questions asked. That is what's happening. But on all the other days, I will still be perfect. I will still do everything else perfectly. It's just the nutrition will slip a little bit. And the same will go, probably delaying on my birthday, but, a week after my birthday. And then there'll be Christmas. These are the times when I make exceptions to my rule. But the rest of the time, I'm fucking going for it. And that's how I plan to live my life from now on. This is who I am. This is my norm. This is what I am building out as my baseline. I want it to be that, this thing that people exceptionally aspire to is just my every fucking day. That this is just who I am. Because it's bigger than me. We keep fucking coming back to this. I want to be the best father, husband, and man I can be. That I show up and lead by example and demonstrate every single fucking day the type of man I am. That I will chase my dreams and I will build something great on the back of my effort. And my kids will know what it's like to chase their dreams. Because they've seen daddy do it. They will never, for a single second in their life, doubt that it is possible. They'll doubt themselves because that's just human nature. But I'm doing my best to instill in them this capability that we just show up and we do the work. And it's about doing the work and loving the effort and showing up and giving your all. And then it's amazing how lucky you get, how easily things fall into place, how effortless everything is. This is what we're chasing, So this is just going to be my norm. And I'm going to teach people how to chase their greatness. And I want to teach them that this is their norm. I'm looking, as I said, the things that I added in later down the track have dropped off. I'm really fucking pissed off with myself about that. It really deeply upsets me that today it just shut the bed on that. But it just creates that fire for the next phase. Yeah, I'm still completing 126 to greatness. In the next phase, I'm going to build them in, that these are non-negotiables. And this is the discussion and the argument I had with someone recently about it. And I'm like, the things that you are doing must be pre-committed to. There is a reason for this. It's about building discipline and following through and completing a plan. So no, you can't adjust the nutrition halfway through. No, you can't adjust the training program. The exception to that is if you're not getting results. That's it. But we have to get far enough into the process. But I will personally create that for you. So I know that that's not going to be the issue. But that's the only way that you can adjust the program. Otherwise, it's just, that's what it is. So at the start of 126, we sign a contract with ourselves and we make an agreement that this is the shit for the next 126 days, that we're going to chase greatness. These are the things that will get done every single day, and they ticked off. And you must, make note of it, you must share it, you must show us that it is getting done. And on the end of 126 days, if you go like I have found through this process, I'm like, fuck, I am slacking on a few areas. I need to add in some other stuff. Then we will add them into phase 2. And that is fine. That is absolutely fine. We can add to the things as we go on. But the things that are pre-written are non-negotiable. They are getting done. And let me ask you something. Because I know when I asked myself this question, I was deeply saddened by the fucking answer. But when in your life, if ever, have you gone 126 days in a row without missing something? Can you name a time? Did it ever happen? Probably not. I know I did in college. More than 126 days. I went 2 years without missing a day of basketball. But that was essentially my job at the time. I was on a college scholarship playing basketball. So slightly different. But do you know the level of confidence and the level of unfuckableness, that doing that for 126 days creates? Do you know how it changes who you are? Because you're unfazed by anything then. Nothing is going to fuck with you then. You show up for 126 days, and not only just show up, but show up with intention to do the fucking work as best as you fucking can. All in effort to leave everything you have in the arena and lay exhausted at the end of the day in satisfaction knowing that you've done your best. For 126 days, you can't even contemplate how different a man you will be, how different a husband you will be, how different a father you will be. This will change you for the better. And it's daunting. And it's scary. And it's full on. And that's exactly why you should do it. That's why I challenge you to do it. Because I don't think you can. I don't think you've got it in you to do this work. I don't think you've got what it takes. So I fucking challenge you to show me that I am wrong. And I will gladly eat my words. Very gladly, but I don't think I'm going to have to. So as I said, many are called, few will answer, and only the rare will finish. So are you truly in the rare group? Do you have what it takes to complete 126 days to greatness? To become unrecognizable? To truly transform your life, your business, your relationships, and who you are as a man? Do you have what that takes? Let's find out. Message me and let's see what we can do. Until then.